Hello everybody and welcome to a... Oh, need to not click things. It's kind of close to the edge. Now but, as I was saying, hello everybody, welcome to the finale of Dark Souls 101. I'm your host, Magnum Knights, aka Jeff. And you can see here we have our Black Knight shield going, the Enchanted Halberd. My offhand, I got the Pyromancy glove, and a wizard stick for some reason in my other thing, which I don't need right now. So we'll just take that off. Now I have the Twinkling Titan I need to upgrade the shield again, but I don't have the souls to max it out. So I'm just going to kill a couple of Black Knights, head back, max out this Black Knight shield, and we're going to take down Gwyn. One sec. Yeah, all good to go there. Making sure I was actually recording. Nice block. Oh yeah, sure, now they start dropping shields like rain. Play an entire, 20 minutes of killing these guys just over and over again. Not one freaking shield. Now we're gonna try and parry this guy. I got a partial, still not good enough. There we go. That should be the souls I need to max out the shield. Kind of surprised I'm not getting invaded. What covenant am I part of right now? None! Awesome. Okay. Ah, that's right. I was a Dark Moon Blade, and then I kinda killed Gwendolyn. It's good times. I guess they kind of expel you for that. Now I could travel back to the Abyss and become a Dark Wraith. Okay, so I needed to kill one more Black Knight. Now the reason I'm upgrading the shield is I want the most stability I can get on it. Because as we've seen in my previous video, Gwyn's attacks are very combo-y and made that if you're blocking them, it will drain a lot of your stamina. So you either have to have an ungodly amount of stam bar, or you have to have a lot of stability on your shield. Also, a good amount of fire resist will greatly improve your chances. If you're very good at parrying, of course, any shield will work quite well against Gwyn, because you could just parry him. So, my advice is just work on your parry timing, or get a lot of stam, and Gwyn should be a piece of cake. Oh boy. Oh, he comboed it on me. He's a jerk. Now I'll just make short work of you. Chain up some backstabs. You can never have enough chunks. Because you're always going to be, well, I wonder how this weapon works. I wonder how this weapon works. My experience, lightning claymores are actually really effective. Caught me in the backhand. For some reason, I'm not getting any backstabs. Why are you doing this, Dark Souls? Thank you. Oh yeah, I just kicked my chunk off the ledge for his last freaking death cry. Oh good. And moving right along. He only drops a normal chunk anyway. Kind of hoping he was going to back over the ledge there. Anyway, these guys with the axe are really slow. They're kind of derpy. Just don't get hit by the axe, or it does a ton of damage. The halberd knights, I think, are the easiest to predict. It's the greatsword knights that are really a pain. But you can see, even standing behind him when he goes into his halberd flail, hit my shield there. So you gotta watch out for the guys with the halberds. And here we go. Hi, Gwyn. Let's have some fun. Hey, my souls are still here. Oop. Give him a poke. That was a bad idea. Just take a quick swig of the flask, and he's gonna jump over that rock at me. I don't know who put crack in Gwyn's cereal this morning, but I'm not a fan. You can see he has a follow-up attack that was even faster than my stamina regen. Yeah. 4-hit combo, breaks my shield guard, and then he gets a follow-up attack well before my shield break ends. Okay, you're on the bar. So yeah, Gwyn's a jumpy little jackass. Oop. Can't touch my mouse, or just kind of messes up my camera. So yeah, I was hoping that, you know, Gwyn's gonna kill me a bunch of times, so that will make the episode at least decently long instead of, you know, me recording for 30 seconds. So, as you can see, Gwyn, it's at least a decently challenging fight for somebody who blocks like I do instead of a parry guy. Die. Thank you. Now, in the lore, Gwyn uses mighty lightning bolts to tear down the dragon's scales. But oddly enough, in the game, he's a fire creature with a vulnerability to lightning. Which is also strange because it's miracles, the faith-based things, based on the god race that's in the game here, namely Gwyn and his family, is all based on lightning. Yet they have the vulnerability to it like a dragon. So, what we can derive from this is I should be using a different weapon. Of course, because the halberd's really slow and Gwyn's attacks are really quick. There we go. And we'll just backstab fish these guys, because it's easy. Maybe I should try the power within and try and melee him down. That'd be great, wouldn't it? Hi, Gwyn. And here comes Super Saiyan jump attack. That kick will almost auto break your guard every time. Oh. Extendo Flame Sword. Yes, you can actually craft Gwyn's sword from his soul in New Games Plus. Yeah, big bad jump. Recover. Dodge. Jerk. 3-hit combo. You know what, I'm gonna see what one of these mushrooms actually does. Oh, cool. It's a slow regen, so you don't have to... I like this thing. These mushrooms are awesome. Just need to avoid Gwyn after getting these. Heal back up. Dodge. Jump in. Yeah. Before my fireball gets off, of course. So he breaks my guard nicely. Oh. Okay, so the mushrooms are actually decently short-lived. Grab attack. Dodge that at all costs. Yeah, he keeps interrupting my spell casting. So if you find that your shield broken, roll. It's your only recourse. Nope. Fuck. And worst of all, it ate up my second mushroom when I hit the button, even though I didn't get the effect for it. Now, rather than going with the fire orbs, because they have the standard cast time as the Great Fireball does, let's try switching this up a little bit. Then go with the Black Flame. I wonder if Gwyn's vulnerable to this. I've never actually tried using that. Don't need that. Secondly, do I have a talisman? I do. Okay. So, we're going to try something a little different here today. It's called the Tranquil Walk of Peace. And what this does is it slows all characters around you to their maximum equipment burden. So, you know, he'd be doing one of these at me the whole time, with luck. I'm not sure if he's vulnerable to it or not. If he's not, I mean, I don't exactly blame the devs, because that's a pretty cheap way to kill him. But the other two pyromancies I have on me are incredibly short range anyway, so it might not help me at all. I need a little bit more int. Alright, Titanite chunk. Moving back along, gonna kill me some Gwyn. Now you'll probably notice that the cropping on these, oop, I had no stamina to block that. Oops. So, tried and true tactic, backstab to heal. And on a fresh character, that is death. A big bad overhand smash. For the Black Knight that sits above the Red Dragon, ooh, that's somebody I haven't killed yet, is it? Is that Bridge Dragon. Maybe I should go back there and kill him. Now, I said this is the finale, I'm killing Gwyn, that's that. Well, it could still be the finale if I go back and kill the dragon. That guy pisses me off. Oh, don't go over the edge. Playing with fire. Oh, I'm on a medium roll with this. Not like Gwyn's kicking my back. How heavy is that talisman? It's 0.3. Don't tell me it's actually 0.3 weight, that's... Okay. What's going on here? I used to be on a fast roll, I think. Take my Black Knight shield. Yeah, it's twice as heavy as my other shield. Okay. That could be why I'm getting caught by Gwyn. So I'm on a medium roll. So, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the halberd off when we go in. Put that talisman back on for our little experiment here. And hopefully I can kill Gwyn with nothing but pyromancy, which seems to be doable. As one great fireball does a buttload of damage to him. Whereas it did, like, tickle Artorias. And I do believe Artorias is actually a harder boss fight than Gwyn. Calamite is easy if you're a long-range character. It's more difficult for a short-range character. But it's difficult for everybody if you want his tail. Two-hand, wait for him to get up, and... oh, he blocks. Ah, free Black Knight halberd. Awesome. Alright, so we take the halberd off. There we go. There's a fast roll. So, we'll walk in. We'll light this off. Hi, Gwyn. Oop, that's not right. No, Gwyn's immune to Tranquil Walk of Peace. That's disappointing. Roll out of range here, get some stand back. Yeah, they like me now. Oh. Pick your times with Gwyn. Dodge the sword, block it, dodge. Alright, he should be coming in with a kick. That's not right. There, 1, 2, 3. Back roll to avoid that counter before you're done. Now, that stab attack he's got is kind of brutal. Oh, there's the grab. Dodge grab, light him up. 2, 3. Now, if you have a fast weapon, after his 3-hit combo... Oh, shit. Okay, those didn't hurt too bad. Back roll. Now there. He was just tagging me with the very tail end of his sword. 4 hit. And down you go, Gwyn. Enjoy the afterlife. Ah, there we go. And I just wanted to use the black flame on him for a little bit there. And Gwyn, being, you know, more powerful than his minions, gets 70,000 souls. And I might as well pick up my soul retrieval here. Now, here at the end of the game, you're given a choice. You could be the hero of the old gods, link the flames, and sacrifice yourself. Or, you can walk away, become the Dark Lord, champion of humanity, and let the god race die.
My lord, bless thy safe return. Let Carth and Framt serve your highness. We are here to serve your highness.
Now, why are there so many heads?
True dark be cast upon the world. Our Lord hath returned.
Now, why are there so many heads for Cath and Framt? Is a question that we need to answer. I mean, we only interact with one. Why are there so many? Are there many chosen undead scattered throughout different lands that they speak to send them on this quest? And you'll notice that Cath and Framt are there. Even though Framt disowns you for speaking with Cath originally. I'm not sure if Framt tells the truth that all the other serpents, meaning that maybe these heads act independently of each other, and each one is known as either Cath or Framt. There's a whole lot of lore that isn't explained, but it's got to be somewhere in the game. Most questions are answered via item descriptions, and just trying to piece things together from little clues. So if you like detective work, try and get the whole story out of Dark Souls. Because all you're left with is just little clues here and there. So I'm gonna let credits roll back to the start screen. Enjoy the music. Now, you'll see there that Artorias had a voice actor, but he doesn't actually say anything other than which is usually not enough to actually credit somebody in, the credits here. So, it pains me to say that Artorias probably had a bunch of speaking sections where he probably interacted with the player at one time, but the devs decided, no, we're just going to make Artorias some kind of boss fight. We could have learned so much more about the land of Elysium from Artorias. Again, I do find this game to be incredible, as I stated at this point. So, hopefully you guys have learned something.
Yes, indeed. The dark sign brands the undead. And in this land, the undead are corralled and led to the north. Where they are locked away to await the end of the world. This is your fate.
So you can see after the credits, it just rolls right into New Game Plus. So you don't exactly get a New Game Plus and get to generate a new character. Everything's just a little bit harder. No, everything is a lot harder. Hey, I was alive at the end of goddamn last one. I should be alive now. Thank you, Oscar. So we're just going to run through the area here. You can see that I still have my 6 casts of Black Flame, 3 casts of Great Combustion, 2 Great Fireballs, all that other stuff. Nothing equipped here. So you start the game exactly as you left it when you defeat Gwyn. Which means I'm going to have to put a weapon on. Where'd you go? There you are. And I won't need that anymore. But you can see, just stabbing this one little minion here that has like 5 health at the start of the game gives you 121 souls. Which is more than, an enemy was worth in Sen's Fortress. So if the start of the level 1 poke enemies are giving you that amount of souls, just think of how much they've cranked up the difficulty. So we're going to rest at this fire here. Tune our magics. And because it's absolutely hilarious, we're going to put on Fire Tempest. Now, the only things you don't retain into New Game Plus are your keys. I check out my inventory here. I no longer have any of my keys. However, since my gift that I chose when I generated the character was the Master Key, I get to keep that at least. But you get to keep pretty well everything else. ton of stuff. Man, I got a lot of armor sets. Didn't remember collecting all of these. And all your rings. I'm not sure exactly... Oh, yeah, I forgot to go get the red teardrop ring. And the red teardrop ring pretty well triples your attack while your HP is critical. Alright, now that I have gear, I don't have to go all the way through the tutorial. And we're just gonna kill him outright. Sit down. Now, this time around you get the Demon's Great Hammer. And you can get the Demon's Great Hammer on your original playthrough if you use black fire bombs. And just, you know, take them out that way. So, just wanted to show you guys that. Yeah, all your loot is still here. That you no longer require. Like, this would be my hand axe. Absolutely atrocious weapon. But that's all there is to her. Now you can't actually level up and use Gwyn's Soul until you reach Lordaeron and escape the Undead Asylum here. But this is where I'm going to call her quits. Thanks for watching, guys. This has been the Dark Souls 101 finale. I hope you learned something, or at least enjoyed watching me get my butt whooped a couple of times. And I hope you'll all join me in my next series, which is going to be XCOM, UFO Enemy Unknown. Not UFO Defense, that one was the original. Anyway, see you guys in the next chapter of my playthroughs.